Hello students, a very warm welcome standard 7th. Today we are going to talk about or learn a new chapter of English grammar, and the name of the topic is adverb and its types, or you can say adverb and its kind. Okay students, so shall we start to know more about adverb and its type? Firstly, we need to know about what is adverb. Words which modify the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb are called adverbs. Again, I repeat, words which modify the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb are called adverbs. I hope students will remember adjectives, how they add meaning to a noun or a pronoun. So, similarly, when we talk about adverbs, they are or they add more meaning to a verb, like how an action is done, where that action is done, how frequently that action is done. I repeat students, when we talk about adverb, they add more meaning to a verb, like how an action is done, where that action is done, how frequently that action is done. So, basically, if you see that it is adding more meaning to the given work, the course of action. Here is an example. The bus moved slowly. How did the bus move? Slowly. So first what you need to find is a verb. Now in this sentence you have the verb moved. So we are asking a question, how did the bus move? The answer is slowly. So moved is a verb. It adds something to the verb. So it adds what? How is the bus moving? It's moving slowly. The second example, the children smiled happily. How did the children smile? They smiled happily. So which is a verb here? The verb is smile, and we are asking the question to the verb, how did the children smile? The answer is they smiled happily. So happily is adding something to the verb. So students, an adverb is a word that tells how, when, or where an action is done, it tells more about a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Now, let's see something. They tell us more about adjectives. So, as I said, when it is when it tells something more about a verb, I explained you about the verb. Now, let me explain when it tells something more about adjective. So, let's take an example to understand this. These roses are absolutely beautiful. Okay? These roses are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely tells us more about the adjective beautiful. Okay, students? Absolutely tells us more about the adjective beautiful. Clear? So now let's move. Remember, adverbs describe verbs. An adverb never describes a noun. Like, for example, I ate a heavy meal. Here, the word heavy describes the noun meal. Are you getting it, students? Remember, adverb always describes verb. An adverb never describes a noun. Giving an example for this, I ate a heavy meal. Now, there is no verb here. Ate is a verb, okay? But what heavy is describing? Heavy is describing the meal, okay? Sometimes we add ly to an adjective to get an adverb, okay? Sometimes we add ly to an adjective to get one adverb, okay? So let's see how it goes with. See this sentence. The dress is elegant. The dress is elegant. Now, elegant is describing about the dress. Dress is a noun. Okay. So, elegant over here is an adjective. Okay. Elegant describes the noun dress. So, here elegant is an adjective. She dresses elegantly. She dresses elegantly. Now, students, in the earlier sentence, the word dress is specified as a noun. Okay. Now, here dresses. Okay. She dresses. So, here dresses becomes an verb. Okay. Now, she dresses how? She dresses elegantly. So, it describes a verb. Now, here elegantly describes a verb. So, here elegantly is an adverb. Have you understood, students? The dress is elegant. Elegant is a verb over there. Now, she dresses elegantly. Now, elegantly over here is an adverb. Okay. Here the word elegantly describes the verb dresses. So, this is all about how it describes an adjective. Okay. Now, let's see the next one. This is a library. Please speak very softly. So, here the adverb softly is modified by another adverb very. Speak is a verb. Okay. Very is already an adverb. So, it modifies more about the adverb by saying softly. Okay. So, this is a library. Please speak very softly. So, the adverb softly is modified by another adverb very. Okay, students. Now, did you understand what this sentence mean? It adverb tells more about a verb, which I already explained, an adjective, which I explained over here in this particular sentence, and another adverb, which is the last explanation. This is a library. Please speak very softly. So, have you understood about this? Okay, students. So, now let's see the sentences. Okay. The deer ran swiftly. The deer ran swiftly. Ran is a verb. How did the deer run? Swiftly. So, swiftly becomes an adverb. I ate my dinner quickly. I ate my dinner quickly. So, which is an adverb over here? Quickly. Yes. My father comes home early. My father comes home early. So, in this particular sentence, which is an adverb? Yes. Can anyone guess? Yes. Very good. Early. Nitya dances gracefully. Nitya dances gracefully. Here, gracefully is an adverb. The story is very interesting. The story is very interesting. So, which is an adverb over here? Interesting, yes. So, I hope students you have understood what is an adverb all about. Yes or no? So, have you understood an adverb? Quickly once again, should we recall with the definition of adverb? An adverb is a verb that tells how, when or where an action is done. It tells more about a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Clear? Now let's move ahead. See the types of adverb. Okay, there are different types of adverbs. Okay, there are different types of adverbs. So we will be doing selectively the adverbs and their types. Okay, now let's see which is the first type of adverb is. The first type of adverb is adverb of time. Okay, adverb of time. Adverb of time tells us something about the time an action happens. It tells us when an action takes place and also for how long. These adverbs are usually placed at the end of the sentence. They can answer the question when. Okay, I repeat, students. Adverb of time tells us something about the time an action happens. It tells us when an action takes place and also for how long. These adverbs are usually placed at the end of the sentence. They can answer the question when. Okay, let's see some few examples. Okay, before that, let me tell you which are the words used in adverb. Okay, words like today, yesterday, soon, later, now, last year, tonight, then, it's of time. Okay, it's of time. Now, what is the words used for duration? All day, not long, for a while, since last year, etc. Okay, so there are many other words. So, these are few words for examples. Okay, some common adverbs of time and some common adverbs of duration. That tells us about the duration. Okay. So, here adverb of time, it depicts the time it happens. The first example, are you going to Kolkata tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is a adverb of time. So, how do you know that? Are you going to Kolkata tomorrow? When are you going to Kolkata tomorrow? When are you going to Kolkata? The answer is tomorrow. When are you going to Kolkata? The answer is tomorrow. So tomorrow will be your adverb of time. The second sentence is leave this place now. Leave this place now. Okay. So what will be the adverb of time over here? Now. Very good. Okay. Can you see the words over there? Even now is added in that cloud. Okay. The third one, come back later. When you come back later. We won the match yesterday. So when did you win the match? Yesterday. So yesterday will be your adverb of time. I have met Ramesh before. When have you met Ramesh? Before. So before will be your adverb of time. Okay. So let's move ahead with the second type. The second type is adverb of place. Adverb of place. Now, adverb of place tells us about the place where something happens. It tells us where an action takes place. There are usually placed after they are usually placed after the main verb or after the object of the verb. The answer to the question is where. So, which question you should ask for adverb of place? Where. Okay. So, let's see few words which are used here, there, near, outside, inside, top, upstairs, backward, forward, etc. Okay. So, these are the words, few words which are used regularly in adverb of place. So, what is adverb of place? It shows us the place of occurrence of an action. It shows the place of an occurrence of an action. So, let's see the examples. Sumit walked away. Okay, Sumit walked away. Where did Sumit walk? Away. I want to sit somewhere. I want to sit somewhere. Where you want to sit? Somewhere. So, somewhere is an adverb of place. I looked everywhere for the book. I looked where? Everywhere. Okay. So, everywhere is an adverb of place. Divya went upstairs to look for her little brother. Divya went where? Upstairs. Okay. So, upstairs will be your adverb of place. Bidisha began to set up the table outside. So, where did Bidisha went to set up the table? Outside. So, outside will be your adverb of place. Okay, students. So, let's go ahead. Okay. The place flew northward and then swung eastward. Sorry students, it's not place, it is plane. Okay, it's misprinted. The plane flew northward and then swung eastward. The plane flew northward and then swung eastward. So here the plane flew where? Northward. And northward is an adverb. Okay. And then where did he swing? Eastward. So eastward is also an adverb. So here you find two adverbs, that is northward and eastward. Okay. A third type of adverb is adverb of manner. A third type of adverb is adverb of manner. It shows the way the occurrence of an action. Okay, it shows the way of occurrence of an action. So, adverb of manner tells us about the way something happens. It tells us how an action takes place. They are usually placed after the main verb or after the object of the verb. This or they can answer the question how. Okay, which question you need to ask? You need to ask the question how. So, let's see some few used always used adverb of manner? Openly, rudely, sadly, neatly, quickly, quietly, as, etc. Okay, there are few other words which are used. Okay, some exceptional ones, that is well, hard, fast. Okay, these are some exceptional words: well, hard, fast. So now let's see the examples. The old couple lived happily. How did the old couple live? Happily. So happily is your adverb of manner. Mala sings well. Okay, Mala sings how? Well. So well is your adverb of manner. Harish coughed loudly to attract Mohit's attention. So Harish coughed how? Loudly. So loudly will be your adverb of manner. Fourth one, we must treat animal gently. How we must treat animal? Gently. So gently will be your adverb of manner. Next is, she got up lazily from the bed. How she got up? Lazily. So lazily will be your adverb of manner. Okay. So now let's see the next type of adverb, that is adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. Now, adverb of frequency tells us how often, okay, how often an action occurs. They express the number of times an action occurs, and they are usually placed at the end of the sentence. Okay, students, what is adverb of frequency? Adverb of frequency tells us how often does the action takes place. They express the number of times an action occurs. How many times? Okay. So, and they are usually placed at the end of the sentence. So, adverb of frequency tells us how often an action occurs. So, let's see some few words such as sometimes, frequently, never, often, always, daily, weekly, usually, seldom. Okay, so these are the few words which you often find in adverb of frequency. So, what is our next action? Our next action is to see some few examples. Now, Bilal went to see the film twice. So, how often did Bilal went to see the film? Twice. So, twice will be adverb of frequency. Okay, the word twice will be adverb of frequency. So, what is the next example? Mohan goes to the temple regularly. How often does Mohan goes to a temple? Regularly. So, regularly will be your adverb of frequency. As said that they usually placed at the end of the sentence. So, here also you find yourself that the words are at the end of the sentences. Okay. Let's take the third example. I often think of visiting Kerala. I often think of visiting Kerala. So, often, the word often itself, how often? Often, okay. So, often over here is adverb of frequency. The next one is, the king sometimes travelled in disguise. So, how often the king travelled in disguise? Sometimes. Okay. So, sometimes will be your adverb of frequency. Next is, Arif rarely got a chance to meet his uncle. So, the word Rarely. Okay. Arif rarely got the chance to meet his uncle. Rarely is adverb of frequency. Now, our next type of adverb is adverb of degree. Okay, adverb of degree. Adverb of degree tells us the degree of quality. Okay, it tells us the degree of quality, extent or intensity of an action, how much intensity the action is. It answers the question how much. Okay, what is adverb of degree? Yes, students. Yes, adverb of degree tells us the degree of quality, extent or intensity of an action. It answers the question how much. So let's see few words which you find in adverb of degree. Almost, nearly, quite, enough, hardly, scarcely, very, extremely, just. So these are the few words which you often see in adverb of degree. Okay. So adverb of degree answers the question how much. So let's see some few examples of adverb of degree. The first one, this is just the book I want. Okay, this is just the book I want. So which is the adverb of degree over here? Yes, the word just is adverb of degree. Next one, I have nearly finished dinner. I have nearly finished dinner. Which is the adverb of degree over here? Yes, nearly. Can you see in the cloud also the word nearly is there? Okay, the intensity of the action. The third one, Sushma completely cleaned my cupboard. Sushma completely cleaned my cupboard. Okay, so completely will be your adverb of degree. They hardly knew about the competition. They hardly knew about the competition. The word hardly is adverb of degree. Next is, he is quite unhappy about the money he got. He is quite unhappy about the money he got. The word quite, can you see in the cloud also it's written? Quite is an adverb of degree. Okay? Okay, students, I hope you have understood till here. Now, till now, whatever we have studied, I hope you have understood the thing very clearly. Okay? So, students, this is our first video on adverb and its kind. So, the rest of the types we will see in the second video. Okay? The further types of adverbs. Okay? Thank you.